I assume that's why everybody's here. They're feeling bad because their life is dumb. And now they're here. Band of Timmy's Fun Club. It's more of a state of mind than an actual location. Although, good morning from Taiwan. So there is an actual location, but it's more of a state of mind. It's kind of like margarita time, right? That's not an actual time, but it's definitely a state of mind. Uh, it's like that, you know. I guess the Band of Timmy's Fun Club is not an actual location, but it's more of like a state of mind. It's more of like a way of having fun. But also we have a Discord and a Twitch and a YouTube, and also we have many members that enjoy getting together and having fun in actual physical locations. So I don't really know where I'm going with that. I think I just like the fact that I'm able to speak freely out loud again. In a room that's well lit, in a room that's not adjacent to a baby that seems to cry all night. And science and the doctor and my wife and everybody seems to think it's okay. He's still getting enough sleep. He's still growing. Everything's fine. But just every 5 seconds, it's like, is he crying? I wonder if it's me. I wonder if I'm starting to go crazy. Let's start our week off the way we start our week. The little Once Upon a Galaxy. Here we are. Once Upon a Galaxy. This is such a fun game, you guys. This is such a fun game. And this fits so well with a Band of Timmy's lifestyle because it's deck building of a sort. It's auto battler, which is fun. Lots of synergies. It's kind of Battlegrounds light, I guess, and it's sad that Battlegrounds has kind of become the auto battler standard. But arguably, there's TFT, but I think a lot of people would agree that Battlegrounds is kind of the standard now. This is like Battlegrounds light. I enjoy it so much more than Battlegrounds, and I think there is some room for improvement. But this is a fun one, and this is usually how we start our week, and this is how I would like to start my week. So here we go. Every spell give a random character +1/+1 every 2 turns, improve the ability. Yeah, alright. Let's be a spell slinger. Let's be a spell slinger tonight. Cast lots of spells tonight. We'll edit the deck list and see if there's any changes. Let's be a spell slinger tonight. It's amazing that I wasn't a singer. This is fine. I don't see any particular changes that we need. Improve your spells. Speaking of spell slinging, and this should get a few hunts if I can ever attack first. Alright. There we go. Just realized how quiet it was in here. Maybe Alright, we gotta start slinging some spells here pretty soon, but I don't really care about buffing any of these. So what are spells up to? Plus... yeah, not much. Not much buff there so far. Alright. Pull this guy down, and we can actually start. Now, greed is kind of silly because there's no treasures yet, but there will be. There will be. Oh. Oh. Alright, there's our last villain. Breadcrumbs is great because that'll help with spell synergies at some point in time. Give a slot, bookie doo be doo. Okay, I do like using that because it's slot buffs. Which sounds kind of nasty, but it's perfectly fine, I assure you. Two-headed wizard. Let's cast some more spells. There's always a point when I kind of lose my plan. Alright, we got a two-headed wizard here. Golden. Yes, sure. There's chaos, okay. I gotta do something here pretty soon. I'm just gonna... it's just not gonna go well. I only have, I mean, this is my last, this is my last recruit stage. Fairy Godmother, I don't know if I can trust that over time. It's pretty weak right now. I do need to replace these three eventually, and probably Davy Jones. Two-headed wizard goes well with the spell slinging. I guess we just take the spell to go with the wizard buff. Hope that this is... oh, thank you for getting that, Hydra. Hope this is enough to win here. Oh, those were really bad. But we got our Ahab quest fulfilled. Wand of Strength is great. Now if we could get... okay. That's pretty good for what we're trying to do here. An Oberon, perhaps. Ironcast Dragon is interesting. It's a little late for that, but that could be good. I mean, we're casting spells on it, making treasures. That could be good. Maybe we'll do that. It does kind of... oh, sad. Okay, still one. Let's see what we can get. Dragon's Dice, Co-Captain, +5 attack. I want them all. I want them all. What do we do? The co-captain can be really bad. Like, it can be... That can backfire. The attack would be a nice boost right now, because chances are I don't recruit another dragon. Yeah, let's just do this and take the almost assuredly sure thing. You do this for a little support. Nice way to take out that Zeus. Innkeeper's scary there. That guy's just going to be scary pretty soon. Genie of the Lamp. I wish she would have showed up a while back. Okay, where's all the stuff to cast on him? All right. There's something. Oh, magic acorn. Don't mind if I do. Jasmine Dragon is kind of interesting, but oh my gosh. Well, that was pretty spooky. And we avoided quite a bit of controversy. Jasmine Dragon is just a little too slow. It's just a little too slow, but I mean, if we live to see the day. I'm really surprised that this board is contesting. Has everybody else just been like having really bad recruitment? Oh. So that's gonna really help with my treasure hoarding. All right, take out Zeus. That Zeus back there is pretty scary. The Jasmine Dragon, Ironcast Dragon combo is pretty good. At some point in time, I'm going to need something better than just this, though. Random of your shop's level. There's not really anything I want to get as a legendary. Maybe we just swap out old Davy Jones for the stats. Pretty good. Pretty good. Speaking of stats, that's not bad. But I do want to get my Lost in the Woods. Okay. There we go. There we go. Merlin's too slow. I wouldn't have minded having Merlin in this matchup, but we're up to 9-9. Okay, it's pretty fun. And look at this. I don't know how we've managed to stay so competitive in the board. This is pretty good. Oh, nowhere to put that. Sad. I guess I could put it on him. Yeah, sure. Give my characters... Uh-oh. This is kind of more like what I was expecting. Yeesh. Well, second place. Second place. Okay. We need some music. We need some music to kind of grease the digital landscape here. What am I trying to say? Need some music. Let's see. Is this any good? Let's do that. Okay. Midas. When you don't know what you want to play, but you know you want to get treasures. Midas. Do you think the the tire company, the tire and oil change, car servicing place, you think they would use that for their slogan? Midas. When you don't know what you want to play, but you know you want to do golden things with treasures. I'm just gonna say it's $1 million slogan at the very least, and that they can have it if they want. All they have to do is just, after every commercial, at the bottom in fine print or out loud with the slogan, whichever one artistically they think is the best, or commercially they think is the best. All they have to do is say, join the Band of Timmy's Fun Club on Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. That's all they would have to do. That's it. They can have that $1 million slogan, though. Because I think it's fair to say, with 100% certainty, that would be $1 million slogan. Ahab, you gonna... Dang it. Just too big back there. Just too big. Stash that Icarus for later. I really get uncomfortable when there's no clear path to synergies in the beginning. Guess it's okay to give my shop a bunch of attack. Oh, and give my shop a bunch of health. Sure, why not? Swap out Ahab. I just don't. Pretty much at a loss at this point. Like what we're doing here. This one just might be. This one just might be. Not our game. Put it under the category of not our game. Jasmine Dragon could be interesting. If I ever get any... Do I want to put Slash back there? I kind of want some big boys in the front. Holy crap. Well, Midas, when you want to get 6th place because you suck at life. By the way, what is this? Is this good? 2582. Does that mean I'm like the top 2500 or what? What does that mean? 2582. We should write that number down and see how much it changes at the end of this stream. 2582. Just realized that this is the same song over and over and over and over and over and over. Hey, didn't I have this exact choice in the first game? Little genie. Little genie. What a scamp. Okay. It's hard to get this audio just right. Okay. I think we're okay. Treasures are 1 rarity higher. I don't care for heroes or villains, but I've been doing spell slinging, so let's not mess with that anymore. Animal. Villain. Buffs from Fae. Casting spells. I don't know. I guess Puck is a Fae, so... And Pix is a Fae. Your first character. What could I get from this guy? Let's find out. 10 million fireflies. That's what we got. 10 million fireflies. Mages are animals and animals are mages. Always 3 characters when one of your villains attacks. Don't really have a lot of villains right now, but I do like the idea of this. I haven't played a straight Fae build in like months. I mean, since I started playing, I don't think I've done a Fae build. I wonder if that's good. Like I don't even remember what's in the deck for here. I wonder how many regular Faes that I could get. Like, I wonder if that's good, because I do have the pixie dust, so this is a pretty substantial buff for turn 7. Katamari is a nice choice there. I used to reach for Katamari almost every time I could. Then I started to realize that actually, in and of itself, it's not that great. But every so often you hit, like the bear and the 10 million fireflies, for example, where you just hit one of those synergies where it's like, it just lines up pretty well. This is not working for me, though. I mean, it's like the stats are big enough to carry me right now, but I'm not interested in this. We got to do something. This is the sort of lineup that gets you killed turn 9 or 10. We got to do something here. Yeah, it's just really uninspiring. I've never made Scarecrow work. 8 cards from the shop. You know how long that takes? It takes forever. And then by then you're already dead, because he's a rare, or he's an epic. I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably not sticking with Bear too long. Alright, so double bronze. Could be good if I'm building some Fae. Character of each rarity only gets worse as we go. Maybe I'll just do this. I don't know. It does have fairy in it. Does that give me a context clue? Oh, we'll find out. Picks. Alright, let's swap out the bear. Bear's had its day. Bear's had its day. Oh, dang. Each of your slots 5/5. Double the slot buffs in front of me. I don't have much for slot buffing. Merlin is kind of interesting, but I haven't really been casting a lot of spells. Kraken just doesn't... I mean, there's just nothing. I guess we take this for the recruit. Sure. Buffing all my team. Man, I'm singing all the classics today. We got Boon Willow. What was that other one I was singing? Oh yeah, spell slinging. Spell slinger tonight. Going through all the classics today. Character to a random bronze of your shop's level. So a random legendary. I don't know if I want to mess with... Fairy Dragon at some point has to go. I don't think I'm going to do enough there. Maybe we just YOLO. Oh, this punk. Get out of here, man. Alright, we got slash, dash, cat. That feels good. Take out that Morgan. So real nice. Now we gotta figure out how to make my team bigger. This isn't... Pisces. Come on now. Oh, this is the boss. Yeah, we're dead. Gotta do something bigger. Much, 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 much bigger. Holy cow. I don't know. I don't think that's enough. No. Another second place. Another second place. So one of my favorite early interactions with Princess Animal is getting a Smee. When one of your pirates attacks, give them +2 attack. This is a pirate. This is a pirate. This is a pirate. And you might say, wait, Piper's not a pirate. It is when all of your animals are all things. Eh? Right? Right? Okay. Right? Right? I learned this pretty recently. Like, I realized the synergy there was pretty good. Can we cheat something neat from this chameleon? Probably should have. No, we did it. Let's see what we got. Well, it is a pirate. So I guess we have a wee bit of synergy there. Hyena to keep rounding everybody out. I do kind of underestimate the Nameless One's hunt ability. The +4/+4 is pretty good. Punxsutawney Phil. I got a real Punxsutawney Phil problem. Oh, Mama Bear. I got a real Punxsutawney Phil problem. I just love to take Punxsutawney Phil, and most of the time it's absolute garbage. But I love it. Don't know why. Heroes in your shop. Well, guess what? Animals are heroes. Ugh, golden Punxsutawney. Alright. What kind of nutty things could I do with a captain that does some things with some other things? So, treasures you find from heroes and villains are 1 rarity higher. These are all heroes and villains now. Yeah, alright. Why not? There you go. That's all I needed. Just hit him once. Does he not spawn 2 copies? For a golden? He doesn't. That's too bad. I feel like golden should do more than that. Much, much more than that. And now we got a golden baby bear. Your pirates have Treasure Hoard 3. Guess what all my things are? I'm not really hunting a lot yet. Maybe at some point I will be. Nameless one. Oh, look at that. Recruit are also farewell. Is that good? Probably as good as any of these other things. TBH. Cast a spell, give all your mages +2/+2. These are all mages now. The Fairy Queen. And what a queen. Why are you still here, Smee? Get the fudge out of town. I'll be honest, those Fairy Queen stats look pretty good, but I'm probably not going to keep her around very long. That was exactly the one that I was thinking of. 18 for each character supporting me. Then, after the farewell, give those characters this buff as well. I only have 1 supporting right now. Yeah. Okay. Alright, is this build just good enough to pull this off on its own? Not do anything else? I guess so. I guess so. First place. Only took me 4 games. 3 games? 4 games? Only took me 43 minutes into the stream. Although, to be fair, the first part of the stream was just talking about how much I enjoyed that I could talk during the stream and not get, not have to be quiet because there were kids asleep. Out of context, that sounds really weird. This little piggy. I do enjoy a nice pig. This is like such a boring thing to talk about on stream, but my normal location where I stream is also my classroom. And in the morning, the air isn't on. And the classroom is also kind of outside. Like, it's like we have open air hallways. So it gets really warm in this room. And then on top of all of that other stuff, this room never gets very cool because the air doesn't work very well in this room. But no air is much warmer than some air. So I get here and it's usually about 28, 29 degrees. This morning it's 29. I've got my fan running. Doesn't matter. Still so hot. Outside it's like misting and a little bit of rain and muggy, and man, it is so hot in here. It's really nice to have bright lights. It's really nice to have a good setup, but man, is it muggy. So this early turn, what's been working fairly well for me recently is to put one of the smaller attack and health characters and have them go first. But I wonder if it matters that much, like these really early turn games. Like I wonder if the early turn like wins or losses really make that much of a difference. But I have noticed like just this very slight difference in winning by stacking this early on. I don't know if there's some data for that would back that up, but I would be curious. I'd be really curious to know. It does kind of feel like maybe that's true. Maybe we do this. Yes. I really would have enjoyed if you'd gone first there, Pyrat. I know it's not your call. I know that there are people above you. I know it's not your call. There we go. See, that was what I envisioned for you. Buffing my slot and making me feel good. When you recruit a ranged, I gamed range. The same is also true for sneak and treasure hoard. There aren't a lot of sneak characters though. I need to get rid of that gingerbread house. It's not really doing much for me right now. Maybe I grab a mimic. Because then I can do this and give it treasure hoard, which right now is useless. There we go. Woof. Random bronze. I don't think the random one is the way to go. I can't imagine that this is going to be that good. This is just never that good. Not really. Maybe we go for Stinky. Although I probably shouldn't have had him back there, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, he needs to go up here. Bronze, random level, yeah. I don't think the foe familiar is going to Scarecrow. I was just talking about you. Boy, Stinky on Stinky violence. Yikes. Okay, that didn't go so great. I guess Skip will have to help us out. Look at that. The best turn. Best turn one. All right. It's so bad to have that early spell if it's not good, but also I don't have anything to attack yet. I never take the tree. I'm going to take the tree just because I never take the tree. Are there magic things you can do for me, tree? Do you have magic things that you could... Oh my gosh. Who would win? That shark or my tree? Just ate that tree right up. I think the fill is pretty good early on. I mean, dragons are good, but I don't know what I'm building yet. I can be a little bit silly here to start with. Put this over here and make the tree gain 1 attack. Excellent synergies. All right. Are we collecting treasures? This guy is just the time skipper. What's he do? Yeah, the time skipper. He doesn't actually... Once I get the initial thing at the beginning, he doesn't really do anything else, so... I think I'm supposed to be utilizing some of these higher rarity creatures early on. Ugh. 2 attack. I did make my tree grow a little bit. Sparkles. I don't know. I really don't know where this is going. I'm amazed I'm at one and a half hearts and not 0 hearts. Well, we can fix a heart now, but if I win the next battle, it doesn't matter. I'm still fixing a heart. Do I put in Stinky? I'm just not sure where this is going. And actually, that's not great because the Stinky and the Phil kind of compete for early front slots. Or I mean, for these back slots, you really want to have them kind of in the same position because you want Stinky to take a lot of damage, but you also want Phil to take a lot of damage so that he keeps bringing himself back. 4/4. There just hasn't been a lot that I want to build with here. All right, what have we got? It's turn 7. We got to start getting serious about our life. Maybe I grow the Stinky. Okay. Okay. Turn a silver character golden and give it... Okay, I never take the tree. Is there anything good that happens when this turns golden? Nope. I guess that's alright. You don't want to make that tree super overpowered. Hanging on. Just barely. Hanging on just barely. Alright, +4 health. See, that's the other thing about the Phil, too. It's like, oh, make him golden, then he'll get 2 of himself, but he doesn't. I guess 2 of himself would be kind of overpowered, though, because then you'd have 1 get attacked and make 2, but then if they're making 2 of the goldens, and those 2 could spawn 2 goldens, that would be too much. That would be too much. And then the game would be broken, and no one would want to play. Kind of like when Magic Mirror was broken, and now no one plays Magic Mirror. Or if they do play Magic Mirror, they should not. It is so bad now. But I guess it's better that it's so bad than so good. Because there were games before that I would win like turn 8 or 9 because of the early golden Magic Mirror. Give a slot 2/2. Forgot about this tank back here. Let's get a doctor instead. Okay. I don't know. Any moment now we're gonna start playing against some really good builds. So I gotta do something. What's a way I can make Hercules really big? Because if he just hunted a few times, that would be one way. He's too small. He's just too small. 8, 8, 4, 10. He's just too small. Don't do it. But then on the other hand, what am I going to do with this tree? I'm taking him. I don't care. I don't care. Three. I don't care. Now you gotta figure out how you're gonna order this. Because 25 attack, there's almost no way that he hunts something early, right? Even if we get lucky and we go first, there's almost no way that he kills something. Hit that Davy Jones. Well, that went about as poorly as it could go. And now you've gone and gotten a 5th place. Yeah, I love Hercules, and I'd take him again. He can swing a game. I don't care. He can swing a game. With his might. He can swing a game. Alright, don't think too long about this. Let's just invest in the future. Alright, so here's an example. Because we were just talking about this. Here's an example where I led with the 1-1 and had a 4-1 and did not win. Whereas in the past, I've led with my biggest attack and I was never winning. But then when I started leading with my smaller one, it tended to trade with things like, you know, the stepmother or something like that. I would really like to know what the stats are on that. Like, which one is statistically best to lead with in these early game matchups? And do they really matter in the early game? Like, does it matter that much? Also, I feel like to some extent, this is just setting up. Like, this is just set up. So, it really doesn't matter losing these early hearts. I am a little scared to take Prince Charming, though. I think I do this and look for a better villain. Better villain! Twin shot. With 2 ranged characters. Do we keep Laser Shark back? Maybe we do it like this. Don't know if that was right. Okay. I don't know why I love bounty contracts so much. Look at this. Look at this. When I take Phil, no one hits him. But when they have Phil, especially that early game Phil, he's dying every single time. They can't get enough of him. They can't leave him alone. For the recruit alone, maybe I take the two-headed wizard. Punching bag can get bigger, but eventually I'm going to want to make some treasures here. For the recruit, I'm taking the wizard. Okay. This better be a good treasure. This first one's getting mimicked. I guess spells, right? Because now your buffs get an additional 8/8. Yeah. It doesn't help me right now, but fortifications, but breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs always seem to just do good things because I can re-roll my shop for free, but also spell synergy sometimes. Yeah. And a double breadcrumb, so, you know, I can do this all day. Like Captain America once said. Oh, and my Lost in the Woods is going to synergize with the two-headed wizard as well. I hate leaving silver minions out there, but... yeah, okay. Okay, fine. Okay. Let's double farewells and see if that's any more fun. No, he just has to die, though. There you go. There you go. Let's take this egg and invest in the future. Oh, now he's not even dying. Alright, I'll purposefully make my team a little bit less powerful. Didn't get my lion trigger. That's a little sad. Was kind of hoping for that to get done. That's alright. Snowball is kind of silly with Hades, but I'm kind of on a forgotten present kick right now. Hey, not bad. Hey, a Hydra. That's a farewell. Okay, hear me out. Okay. Do we get a Pippin hot pie? Which I assume are hot pies that Pippin makes. We grab this, and then we just lead with our Hydra and just, you know... I mean, we got animals. Hunting is not a thing. Toys are not a thing. I guess we're doing this. We take another animal to help buff the slots. Maybe we do Pyrat, because he can do things. Oh, you know what else? Wait, does this count as a farewell? Does this farewell twice? I mean, farewell is a KO. Does that happen twice? That would be neat. I don't think it does. Because I had the +2 from the present. +2 from the present and then one of the animals dying. So I don't think that happens twice. That'd have been pretty sweet though. Not gonna lie, I would have been pretty excited by that. These are so uninspired. But I get to keep all 3 of them. Alright, not loving that. Alright, I'm building my... I'm just gonna build everything around Hydra. Hail Hydra, let's go. Boy, it looks really bad right now. Man, okay, we're getting there, right? This is right. Are we getting there? We doing anything? How does it determine who goes first? Is it the person that has the most hearts? Ouch. Well, 3rd place from that mess. Third place from that mess I'll take. Hey, it's the first toy build of the day. And we got a box. Let's invest in the future. And we'll let this go off first. So now we'll move it over. Oh, well, look at that. Sometimes the trades are real nice. Alright, this evil stepmother is not getting any help at all, but I'm finding some decent toys. Did he not get his... I guess he didn't. Maybe we do a couple of these back here. And try to spread some of these buffs out a bit. Ah, now Shipshape Inspectors is a bit better. Support. Support for toys. Dragons for toys. Okay, legendary spell it is. Spoiled Prince, but Space Ranger would. Come on. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this stepmother. We gotta just get this quest over with. There we go. That'll do. Yes. Nice job, punching bag. Could you not find any toys? I could really use some golden toys here. That'd be real nice. Okay. There we go. Toys kind of build themselves, but also it would be nice. Be nice if I could get some synergizing treasures, or you know, more golden toys. That would be nice. I would appreciate that quite a bit. Whoa, barrel of monkeys from the back. That spoiled prince is getting all sorts of spoiled. One level higher. Okay. Is it time to start leading with the prince? This is 40/40 for characters in front of me. Is it time to start leading with the prince? I don't want my Mecha Man to get popped early. Maybe I do it like this. Oh, that barrel of monkeys, no! That could have gone so much better in so many different ways. Alright, the Minkies. Yeah, it's time for the prince to start leading this dance. Is she nope, she's not a mage. Well, hope that's good enough. Because that's what we're doing, and it looks like we're up against the boss. It was not good enough. Alright, we're gonna need some game swingers here. A mop could be a bit helpful. Maybe we swap the mop and the bot. But Nanny needs to go back. Right? A Mixo Macho in this matchup could be helpful. Wish I could take both. Wish I could take both. Alright, we traded a lot better this time. Traded a lot better this time. Still did not get any toy treasures, but the acorn's gonna help. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, so I guess what we really needed was to just trade better. That's like really what we actually needed, was to trade better. And he's not moving his stuff around, so I'll just do this. Cool. First place. Drink. Can you imagine if it was that kind of stream? It's not that kind of stream. Can you imagine though? I haven't made King Arthur work since he got his buff. And quite frankly, I'm not sure that I'm going to make it work now. I don't like heroes that much. I just don't. We're off to a really good start though. But I just don't like heroes that much. Alright, invest in the future. Katamari is a hero. That Indiana Clones had a secret map. A secret map. You think you're gonna get to turn 12 with Indiana Clones? Good luck. I hope I meet that guy at the final round. I hope he proves me wrong. This tree isn't a hero, but there we go. We have no heroes here. We have no heroes heroes here. Do have a hero here. And that'll get us other heroes. Oh, Giving Tree. Okay, I was like, he's a hero. He's not a hero. He's just a normal tree. This is the real hero. And he doesn't return, but his roots do. That's how you know he is a hero, because he gives of himself. Alright, we'll take the golden tree. Oh, stinky. Oh. Oh. Those were some not good trades. Animals and heroes. Well, we gotta do this. I mean, come on. That was really bad. Animals attacks, give it 5/5. We have some animals, but it's kind of an accident that we have them. Merlin is a hero. Oh boy. Okay. Pirate Prince is a hero. Really? I thought all the pirates were meanies. You get 2 random common treasures. Then the Kraken. You know what? I got my Merlin. Seeing a lot of stinkies. Fortunately, we won't see those stinkies anymore. Double your bronze. Yeah. For sure. We do have a mage. Here we go. Oh, Goldilocks. Not a hero. Which I'm glad that we can finally get that out of the way. Goldilocks is not a hero. No. I didn't realize this game was so political, but it needed to be said. Also an animal, by the way. Oh, give all of your animals that much. Okay, cool. Cool. Hercules. Silver Goldilocks is pretty good too, but dang it. I can't leave that Hercules behind. Are you kidding me? This guy actually is good now. Look at how big he is. Alright, Merlin. Sorry, buddy. We got the advantage, so I should swing with Herc right away. Yeah, buddy. I think we just won this game. Even against Captain Jack Sparrow. I think we just won this game. Double the slot buffs in front of me. Okay. 34. Just gonna do it like this. Hey. Who? Katamari counts for an animal and a hero. But I think at this moment we can cut bait with Katamari. Now that just worked out about as perfectly as it could. And by the way, where'd the Indiana Clones guy go? He was dead well before turn 10. And I don't think people understand that when they build that, but you definitely don't take the secret map with Indiana Clones. You got to get a treasure out there that works to your advantage right away and keeps you alive. And then you go up and you collect as many treasures as you can. I don't know why I'm getting this worked up over a game that a handful of people play. One guy might have been a noob, for all I know. There he is! You know what? This feels like fate. It feels like fate is asking me to shut up and you know, shut up and show how it's done. So, Twin Shot is pretty interesting to start with. Relic of Antiquity is so slow, but if you compare the Relic of Antiquity with that one treasure, is it a rare treasure or an uncommon one? The one where when you buff a slot, you give it +2/+2. You compare those together, they're like pretty good. And we're gonna lose some early matchups. Absolutely lose some early matchups here. Put our shark back here. Breadcrumbs is not good to get doubled, but it is good when you need to re-roll something like this and you're trying to find something just a little bit better. Okay. So now we're turn 4. We got to start getting some treasures, man. You got your Twin Shot, you got your Lesser Mimic. So if we roll the dice with Lesser Mimic, and then the next one that we get, so this is a common again, but the next one we get is that flowery one, the gemstones one, whatever it's called. We could pair with that really, really well. Now that might not be the case. Let's take a baby dragon. That might not be the case. We'll see how this goes. I've got 5 more turns, though, to pull this off. Reroll this. Okay, does ship shape... Okay, I think I take the ship shape in hopes that we can... Okay, there's a slot buff. Okay, so we got these 2 left, right? Yeah. Let's go here, up front. Oh, we put the bear back here, and then we... Yeah. And then we can trigger this. Yeah. Okay. So now we get a treasure here. Gravity Well with the Lesser Mimic is kind of fun. I don't think I want to do anything else. If I duplicate and duplicate this, the greed there is so... What's the word? Greedy? That's like balls to the walls greed, but Okay. I'm actually starting to talk myself into this the more that I think about it. If you timeline duplicator twice, you're getting 3 Indiana clones. So does each one trigger separately? So you clone your 3 highest level treasures, then you clone your 3 highest level treasures. You know, for a second, I thought that this was doubling everything. So actually, I'm gonna take a gravity well. And I realized that that's not the greatest thing that I could take. We've got some work to do. We've got a lot of work to do. Actually, we're really lucky. That fight was we were really lucky. We've got a lot of work to do. Jasmine Dragon, I like that. We've got a lot of work to do. Are we going up against the same guy? Is this already the end? This can't be the end. I just got started. This can't be the end. No. Okay. Alright, cool. So now, all we need to do... There we go. No! True Love's Kiss, give me a break. We still could be okay, but dang it, that was like heartbreaking. So now we're gonna get a bunch of gravity wells, and our Jasmine Dragon will finally frickin' proc. Oh my word. Now we're gonna see the nutbag toy builds. Okay. So I gotta start getting better draws here. Okay, a Thunder of Dragons will get me some dragons. Giant Growth, here we go. We get some treasures. Proc the Jasmine Dragon. Now we get some more dragons. There we go. Okay, Baby Dragon is not great. Still a dragon. Mixo Macho, get another Treasure-O. I've fallen behind a bit. My gravity well is doing a lot of work, but I've fallen behind a bit, not gonna lie. I gotta do better than this. silver everything is actually pretty good. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Copy a random enemy treasure. Sure. I think that'll work. Eureka! Yes. Greed. I'll take it. Okay, more treasures. So now at this point our gravity well has to be doing a ton of work. Or I mean it's gonna be pretty bad. Oh man. Okay. All right. Two bonus shops. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. All right, we got a bounty contract out there. Can I get any golden dragons here? Yes. I think it's time. That's not great. That's not great. Now everybody has Hunt out there. Look at Goldilocks. Captain Hook's gonna attack. That's not great. Pretty devastating, actually. We're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. Pirate Prince. You know what? I'll just take the treasures. Random bronze. Okay, you know what? That's actually not bad at all. That's not bad at all. I've never seen Gravity Well do this much work. I've never seen Gravity Well do this much work. Oh, that Captain Hook is a real jerk. Holy crap. The Gravity Well is doing some work. And I never thought all these Lost in the Woods would be so good, but turns out they are. 4/4 for each time you hunt. They're not really doing a lot of hunting. Okay, what's the biggest thing that he has going on? Is it that Captain Hook? Will we put this on the shark? Is that where the Captain Hook is? Yeah, it's back there. Thank you. Let's do this. Blackbeard. Okay, Gravity Well, just do your thing. As long as we take out the hook, I think we're good. We're scaling, I think, as good or better than this guy. All right, we take out the hook there, we win. We win that one. Hachi Machi. This is enough, right? This is enough, right? Yes. Eat my... What's an appropriate noun here? Eat my... fedora? I'm really embarrassed. I had a really good game, and I blew it at the end. I had a really good game, and I blew it at the end. I couldn't pull off the improv. Eat my... Couldn't do it. Indiana clones, fedora, treasures, dragons. No, I couldn't do it. It's okay. This is the level of quality that people expect from this stream. And by people, I mean me. How about we do one more? That felt pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Not just because I was talking trash about that guy that didn't know how to play Indiana Clones, but mostly it was like just fun. It's just a fun game. I never take the fates. I'm gonna take the fates. This is all your fault, the fates. Nice. Way to snipe that Santa Claus. I don't know. Farewell, KO. Second spell. That actually goes pretty well with the breadcrumbs. Starting to feel some pressure here a bit. Double hunt, legendary spell, random treasure. Maybe we do a double hunt, which is actually a quad hunt. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. That guy's gonna be a problem. But we're quad hunting that Ann Bunny, and that's a slot buff. Okay. It's all happening. It's all happening now. This is the guy I gotta worry about. This is the guy that I really gotta worry about. This guy could get out of hand really, really fast. Look at this. Look at this crap. Do I take Flopsy? Feels like I should. Boy, this is so scary. This is so freaking scary. I think we can still beat him, but man, that's a couple like combo pieces away from really bad news. I think I can safely do this now. Oh, I wish I hadn't. I wish I hadn't. Look at this. I'm hunting better than the guy that hunts. Those were two really fun games, and what would be a pretty good way to close the stream, honestly. I probably shouldn't get greedy. Play another one. Probably shouldn't get greedy. I probably should just leave it there. What have we learned today? What did we learn today? Oh man. I should clear this out. This is the last time that we learned something, was the magic draft. Oops. Let's do this. Stream is better with more people, that's for sure. What did we learn today? Oh, you know what? Let's see if we can learn what this is. So let's take a look. So my MMR was 2582 when I started. It's now 2629. So is it good to have a higher rating? A higher number? Is that what you want? Is the highest number? Because I was thinking that was like maybe a ranking of players or something. But I went up to 2629 from 2582. I should probably figure out what that means. I mean, I'm not as good as all these people, but I got 60 wins. That's nothing to sneeze at, right? Why do we say that? Like, why do we say nothing to sneeze at? Hold on a second. Where did the idiom nothing to sneeze at originate? That's an idiom, right? The idiom nothing to sneeze at originated in the early 19th century. It's based on the idea that if something is insignificant or trivial, you might dismissively sneeze at it, much like you might wave away a speck of dust. The phrase first appeared in print around the 1820s, 1830s, and it was initially used in its positive form to sneeze at something, meaning to regard it with contempt or to dismiss it as unimportant. Over time, the negative construction, nothing to sneeze at, became more common, meaning something is significant or substantial enough to be worthy of attention or respect. The idiom reflects a time when sneezing was sometimes used as a gesture of derision or contempt, similar to how we might use a scoff or dismissive way today. Can you explain how people sneezing was used like a scoff? Could people sneeze on demand? I think I'm owed an explanation here. That's a great question. The connection to actual sneezing is more metaphorical than literal. People can't literally sneeze on demand, although some can trigger a sneeze through looking at a bright light or tickling their nose. It was never about actually sneezing at things you disliked. How does one... Okay, now I've got to know this. How do you tickle your nose to get it to sneeze? Alright, I gotta know this now. Gently tickling the inside of your nostril with a clean finger, tissue corner, soft feather stimulates the sensitive nerve endings inside your nose. Oh, it has to be a clean finger. Gently tickling the inside of your nostril. This doesn't seem right. I don't want to do this on stream. Gently rubbing or pressing the underside of your nose. What's the underside? Like inside? Just below the septum, the philtrum area. Twisting a tissue into a point and gently inserting it in the short way. Okay. So, twisting a tissue into a point, gently inserting it in a short way into your nostril. Tickle the nasal hairs. Oh, I don't feel like I need to sneeze, but I do suddenly remember COVID testing. That just triggered some really bad memories. It's like you put it in there a little bit and all of a sudden it's just like, I'm back there. I'm back during the pandemic again. Okay, so I guess first on the list. Nothing to sneeze at. We learned about that. And then probably second on the list, although we didn't really learn about it, is my MMR for Once Upon a Galaxy. I should probably look that up at some point in time. What's the third thing that we learned? Did we learn anything else? Nothing. Guess we didn't learn anything. What have we learned today? What have we learned today? Come on, someone tell me. What have we learned today? Did you accomplish anything? Did you get anything constructive? What have we learned today? Hee hee hee. Hoo hoo hoo. Well, that's almost 2 hours in the crapper. Great job, everybody. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm playing tomorrow. The Bazaar. I don't like the Bazaar. I might try to give it another shake. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I have not enjoyed it so far. Hold on. It's a piece of dust floating around, falling on my desk. I don't know if that game's for me, to be quite frank. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it again. But I'm thinking of like the different things that we have to do this week. I would like to, at some point in time, try to work with the Hearthstone meta a bit more. Hearthstone is one of those games, it's going to be really hard for me to quit and to completely leave. And even though it's been kind of boring and kind of frustrating, I think it deserves a few more chances before I dismiss it. So I might do Hearthstone. I might do another Magic draft. That was pretty fun. And of course, Snap has their high energy thing going, so it'd be nice to unlock some cards there. We've got some options, and I got a couple new games on the back burner that I'm just waiting to get access to. But I think tomorrow we'll probably do Hearthstone or Magic. Yeah, I think that sounds like fun. Okay, well, see you next time.
If you're still there, please join the club. Like and follow us on Twitch and YouTube. Seriously now, stop fooling around. Join our Discord and subscribe to everything. This song is over. No more jokes. This is your last chance to join our club. Go. Join the club, like and follow us on Twitch and YouTube. Seriously now, Stop fooling around. Join our Discord and subscribe to everything. This song is over. No more jokes. This is your last chance to join our club. Go